Not like this. We'll keep going. I want to at least get a run on the board for this category. 4th place or otherwise. I'm not at all looking forward to the all endings for this version, like 1.4 all endings. That's going to be really harsh. Even worse is 100%, of which there is no time on the board for 100%. Because quite frankly, no one wants to run it. Oops. I think that mishap's probably going to turn this into a 20? A 21. Okay, that's a shame. Yeah, the 100% category, for those who don't know, is basically 1.4, which is the version I'm playing now. Well, it's actually not, I'm playing 1.7, but they added a lot of stuff in 1.4 to make the game bigger, if you want to call it that. So it's basically all the 1.4 stuff, plus they get the true Guertena exhibit, which is like a bonus post-game dungeon that you can do. And then you also have to look at every single painting in the game as well. Like every painting that you look at gets added to your gallery at the end of the game, and you have to complete the collection. That's here. And for those thinking, that sounds disgusting, you're right. You're absolutely correct. Have to take the heal here. A lot of runners prefer to heal there and then not heal later on, but that messes me out completely. Yeah, some people prefer to heal there because like you're basically stuck in that room till the statue moves. So it's basically a free save that doesn't cost any time, which is completely fine. Like I get why people do that. But the way that I have the game routed, or the way that I play the game, basically requires me to heal at the vase that's in the next room. God damn it, I've done it again. It's easier to explain like as I'm playing than it is to just to talk about it. Right there is where I would choose to heal. If I don't take any damage, then I won't heal in that room, because you start with 3 health and you lose 2 here. Usually 1 to the red portrait there. And if all's going well, you'll lose a health to this guy in here. Yeah, like that. But for the maze and just the whole grey area, I need 5 health for that. Some people can get by with less than 5, but the safest thing to do is just take the 5. Like if your maze goes terribly wrong, you can heal in the maze as well, but that's a obvious time loss, if you want to call it that. Like it's the slower option, but if you have to, you have to. Unless you're like an avid world record player, in which case, just if that was the case, you would just reset. I'm not as strict as that with my runs, I guess you could say. Depends on the game. In this game, I don't mind. If I have to do a safety heal, I have to safety heal. It's not the end of the world. Here we go. Up. God damn, they're all there. Just all of them. What is this? A conga line of dudes. Right, we will. That never happened. The run killer. Unironically, yes. But because this is my first run and I don't have any splits on the board for it, like in live split I don't have any splits at all, I'll carry on. I know that literally not 2 seconds ago I was saying that I don't take this game super seriously when it comes to speedrunning, so I don't mind mistakes, but that was too much. That was too much. If I was like grinding out for a good time or something, I would have reset by now. I think we can safely assume that the dream of a 21-minute WOG run is super dead at the bottom. I think at this point we're looking at like a mid-22. God damn though, the run killer. You're not wrong. Big sloths for the slow boy. That is me. Oh dear god. What is going on? I cannot believe that we went into that with 5 health and came out with 1. Right, that you have to look at for these 2 endings. That's a definite. I tried to push it, it wouldn't let me. Like I just went up to it and pressed Z. It's more than likely that I was doing something wrong there. Right, the important thing is that we're not dead. The run's dead, but we're alive, so that's cool. You push it from the front? Oh. No, it's alright, no need to apologise. No need. Just I assumed it would be the side, because like every other thing in the game that you have to push, you push from the side. Like every single other thing. So instinctively I thought, we'll push it from the side. How odd. That split is unironically like 50 seconds slower than like what I can usually manage to do. Real bad. It's Gary who pushes, that makes sense. Just entrust the duty of pushing the shelf to Ebe, who's like 13 and a fragile soul no less. Come on, fellow. There we go. It's a very good point. A very good point. Damn, the struggle would be real. Right, I'm gonna have to take it moderately slow here because there's a text option that you have to pick here. There we go. If I was to just mash through that, there would be the potential for me to miss it, and then we wouldn't get the run. Like, physically impossible. We would get a different ending. Yep. I think that that input there, like where you say "Are you okay?" builds up like it builds up your friendship with Mary. So if you click that and then speak to her a couple times later on, which we'll do, then it gives you enough friendship with Mary that when you go to do the ending that I just got, when Mary leaves the room and then you would carry on to get the Peyton's Demise ending, she comes back into the room and that gives you the new ending that we're going for now. A lot of people don't actually know that. There was something in the stream the other day when I was practicing this category and the ending came up and they said that they'd never seen that ending before. It's very well hidden. It's probably not something you would just casually bump into, like if you're playing the game. Oops. Like it has so many small niche requirements and stuff that you have to do that unless you already know how to do it, the likelihood of you just getting it is very slim, I would say. I need to remember what the best timing for going to speak to Mary is as well. I'm sure that it's like basically as you come out the library with Gary, you swap back to Ebe where you normally don't have to. Is that right? Aye. We'll see. The run's already kinda like dead anyway. I'm just doing it because I haven't done a run of this category before, so I need at least like a time to compare to when I start doing this run again. That was good. Oops. That part there where you just pick Marvelous Night and it lets you into the room. In the Chinese version you have to type in Marvelous Night the same way that you have to with the Abyss of the Deep puzzle. To my knowledge it's the only part of the game, or like the most abundant part, where English is faster than Chinese. That was so quick. That was maybe the best I've done that. All in all, I think we've actually had a pretty solid late game. Oops. What program do you use for splits? Live split. Oops. Probably split like a touch early there. Oops. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I'm sure that after this point, I'll do the doll first actually. I'll do the doll first. Aye. Right, so the doll runs into the room. Right, swap to begin. Speak to Mary as she, or as you normally would. Enter here, leave, that brings Mary to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm sure it's only 7 times you need to speak to her. I done 8 there just to be careful. Oops. Like I can't remember 100% how many times you have to speak to her. I'm like 95% sure that it's 7 though. Yeah, once again, just lose to the doll room. Just get a good walkabout. Cardio is important. Just meet the guy head on, no fear at all. I need to get the key. That's it. I definitely need to study up this run more. Between not being able to remember how many times you have to speak to Mary, and also not remembering to get the key there. Right, if I've done this correctly, we should get WOG at this point. Like, it's basically the same as APD until Mary leaves the room. If she comes back in, we're good. If it swaps to Mary being outside, then we're going to get a Peyton's Demise again. Which is not what we want. That means I've done something wrong. If that happens. Right, she should come back in. Nice. Awesome. Apologies if anyone hasn't seen this ending before, because I'm going to be skipping basically all the text for speedrun's sake. But this is a very good ending. I would recommend watching it on like YouTube or something afterwards so you can get the whole story. To the trash.